Okay, so here's an example that deals with joint variation and kind of like a type 2 example where we talk about when we're being asked for a percentage change in a quantity. Okay, now suppose A varies directly as square of B and inversely as square root of C. Okay, now we want to find the percentage change in A when B goes up by 10% and C goes down by 90%. Okay, so of course the first thing is to state out the relationship between A, B, and C. Okay, so obviously A equals to K times square of B, which is B squared, over square root of C, because this is inverse variation, right? So we have square root of C. Okay, where K, don't forget to write this, does not equal 0. Okay, so the percentage change in A actually equals to new minus old divided by the old times 100%. Okay, you've learned that long ago. Okay, now the question is how do you put in the numbers in here, right? Well, basically your old A is this thing, doesn't change. Okay, so your old A equals to KB squared over square root of C. Okay, what about your new A? Your new A equals to, now basically it's the same thing except you're changing your B and C. Okay, so what's your new B? I know that B increases by 10%, right? So this is 1.1 B and over square root of the new C. C has decreases by 90%. So 100% minus 19% is 81%, which is 0.81 C. Okay? Then what you're going to do is you're going to just put everything in here. Alright? Put this in here, put this in here, and this in here. Okay? Okay, so let's continue. So what's your new A? Your new A is K times 1.1 B whole squared over square root of 0.81 C. Remember that? That's your new A. And your old A is just same old thing. This. Alright? Same thing here. Okay? Now, the next step is to find a way to factorize all these unknowns out so then you can cancel everything against your denominator here. So eventually you're looking for a number, okay, instead of K or B or C. Okay, we gotta get rid of all these unknowns. Okay, so let's simplify that. Okay, so this equals to K B squared times 1.1 squared, right? That is 1.21. Okay, I want to leave that to the end here. Okay, that's for later purpose. Okay, now how do you separate these two? Okay, square root of 0.81, that is 0.9, right? 0.9. Okay, but there's nothing we can do with the square root of C for now. Okay, so I put that in here, square root of C. Alright? And everything stays the same. Okay? Alright? Now next step is we want to factorize all these unknowns out. Okay? So if I take out k squared, kb squared over square root of c, then what I will have is 1.21 over 0.9 minus, now I'm taking out this whole thing as a common factor, right? So I will only have 1 here. Okay? Alright, so this is near the end. Okay, so what we have in here, we can cancel all these, right? So that leaves us 1.21 over 0.9 minus 1 times 100%, and that gives us 34.444444%. Okay, we correct this to 2 decimal place, and of course we want to answer the question at the end. Okay, therefore A increases by 34.44%. Okay.